latest gossip from the I'm a Celebrity castle. Toff is here with us, be it down the line. Good morning, Toff.
Hi, darling. Gosh, I am loving it. I think last night it started to hot up a little bit of drama. We had a bit of an exchange between AJ and Shane Ritchie. Let's have a look.
Shaney, Ruthie.
Hello, mate.
Can I ask you to clean all the pots and pans so we can start cooking breakfast?
Yeah, mate.
And water.
I need hot water.
Let me just go and put
That's what I'm saying, you see what I mean?
But
I left them to soak last night. They're all ready to be cleaned, but I need hot water.
But you've left them in the pan that does the hot water.
Left what in the pan?
In the big pan. That's the thing we cook the hot water in.
Right. Give me a sec. See, this ain't working for me. Just waiting for something.
They have been.
Oh, he's
they
not
have
happy,
been. No, not
is
happy.
he?
They've been so cohesive and together and fun
Yeah.
and happy, and then suddenly, and you can see both people's points there. You know, everyone's got their jobs now, so you can't jump in and do someone else's job. AJ says you put the pots in the pan.
Can I tell you what I
need
was
the
quite
water.
impressed with there? Because I think Shane Ritchie's a big character. He's kind of, I would say, in there, one of the kind of older, one of the alpha males. You know, AJ's been quite quiet, but he really stood his ground there, AJ, wasn't it? It didn't bother him to kind of go, actually, no, pull your weight.
What did you think?
I really liked hearing that side of AJ. And the thing is, right, as an ex-campmate, the tiniest little things can snowball into massive things. And it's always around the time of which they are given their designated roles. I'm not going to lie, I am here for it. I love it. So next up, I really want to talk about, you know, it is all over social media. Are the trials too easy this year? I don't know what you guys think, but last night we saw AJ and Jess do this brilliant trial called the Harmony. And then there's been massive backlash because our gorgeous boys, Ant and Dec, I think we're giving one too many pointers. And I kind of thought, like, we want them to starve a little bit. And I think without the boys telling them exactly where the stars are, they probably would have come out with one or two. Let's have a look.
Walk forward.
That's it, talk to each other.
I'm turning left.
I think it's this way, but I just really can't see anything.
The tunnel is going to be lower down.
Remember to feel inside things. If there's a crate or a barrel, feel inside it.
Any boxes to look in?
Is it worth you standing up and feeling around?
That's it, Jess. Keep feeling.
What's inside that, Jess?
What's inside what?
Where are you?
Where are you? Is that a box you've got?
Yeah, that's it.
Check the box. To your right.
Try in the armour. Feel around. What's in there? Can you get your hand in anywhere? Feel down the arms.
Try in the arms and the hands and the feet.
Oh, come on.
Try the other one, Jess.
Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Breathe.
Feel around, Jess. Feel on the floor.
Feel on the floor, feel on the floor.
Have a good hunt around in this room.
That's it. Stand up. Hunt
Stand up.
around.
All the barrels and boxes, have a look in them all. Have you got a box there, AJ? You just passed a box, did you?
So, I mean, you're right. I think that they always kind of
They always
do that,
help a
don't they?
bit.
I mean, with you, I mean, Toff, you've been in there. I mean, gentle encouragement, I think, isn't that what they're meant to be doing?
Love a bit of gentle encouragement, but not, guys, have you looked in the box? Have you looked in the armoury? You know, I think it was a bit much. But then again, if you're standing there, I mean, Holly, you know better than anyone, it must be torturous, particularly because those two could not see a thing. I get why the boys did it, but hey, I'm dying for a bit of starvation in there. I think they're having a bit too easy.
But you want
personally.
I mean, you do want
Is that
it.
nasty?
You want it to be tough. You definitely want it to be tough. And
it was. They only got 6.
6. You know,
Yeah.
six is still pretty good. But I mean, I think the help sort of crept in when you were there.
Oh, you're blaming me? It's my fault.
I think
Holly, I've got to agree with
changed-
Phillip.
There you go. I think you changed the dynamic because it had always been the two guys, they were a little bit quite tough, and then suddenly in you go, softer heart, helping people. And so then now I've got a feeling that they've thought, oh, let's do it like that for a bit.
I can't possibly comment. I don't know what you're
Let me
talking
ask you a
about.
question, because there was... we'll get onto the sort of Scotch eggs and chocolate in just a moment, but I was watching how they were cooking the hare last night, and I thought that they got all that meat that was still on the bones. Wouldn't it have been a good idea, once you've cooked all the meat, but what else is there to do, is to boil that carcass a bit and use that and make a gravy for the next day's rice?
Yes.
Oh, delicious. Also, on a side note, they keep on getting these really yummy things, in my opinion. Like, if I look on a menu, I would order rabbit or pigeon. Is that just me? And they're always like, oh, I can't eat this. I'm thinking, God, I devour that on a Saturday.
I think it's knowing how to cook those things, isn't it? I think that's...
Well, everything gets stir-fried.
Yeah, exactly. Just chop it off the bones.
Yeah,
right, let's
everything.
talk about
That's it,
mini
the
eggs.
blanket rule, chuck it in.
Let's talk about mini eggs
so
versus
there was
Scotch
this
egg.
big fiasco last night. So Jordan and Ruthie did really well, and they went to Kiosk Kedwin and they were like, oh, we will take the Scotch eggs over the mini eggs. They went back to camp and all hell broke loose. Let's have a look.
Never had a Scotch egg before. Sounds disgusting. I wanted chocolate. I wanted a treat. Why didn't we go for sugar?
This is small and dry.
Now I'm thinking we should have gone for mini egg.
I am as well.
No!
Leave it.
I dropped mine.
What?
In my belly.
Would you want the salt or would you want the sugar?
Salt, always. But this goes back to my point. They're not hungry enough because a Scotch egg is rather filling compared to a mini egg. So I don't know. I think this is going back to my previous point. Now, next up, I want to talk about this. There was such a lovely, lovely scene of all the campmates sat around the fire. This is what we really want to watch with I'm a Celeb. And they were talking about their first kisses. I absolutely loved it. Let's have a little looky.
In the youth club, in sort of a room where people used to go kiss. You know how you do those things.
So you're right.
When he kissed me, when I went back in the room, everybody was laughing at me, and he used to put boot polish on his beard to make it darker, and it was all over my face.
My best friend said that I couldn't go into year 7 without having kissed a boy.
Yeah.
So she let me kiss her boyfriend while she watched.
Oh my God! I was 14. He kissed me away from everybody else, and he burped in my mouth.
It must have been upper 6.
No.
Yeah.
Late developer.
And it got to the point where I was like, I've just got to kiss someone. It was just a Wigan pier at the back. Oh, it was horrific. I was like a washing machine.
So good. Will you tell us about tonight's trial? Because Shane Ritchie was shocked to be doing the trial, and he is.
Bless him, he was so shocked. I wasn't. I think it was so obvious that he was going to be voted. And I'm really happy about it because there was a lot of chat on last night's episode between Vernon and Shane about how you shouldn't go in the jungle if you don't want to do the trials. So I'm thrilled to say we have got an exclusive clip of this evening's trial. Let's have a look.
Okay, here I go. Oh, what's in here, lads?
Ah! Spiders!
Oh!
200 spiders!
Oh, God, no! Oh, ah! Oh, oh,
This is horrible.
oh. Where are they? Is there some behind me? They're everywhere in there.
200 of them.
How many?
200.
Oh, it's arachnophobia, isn't it?
This is a good start to tell them when you get back to camp. 200 spiders.
You don't have to keep reminding me that.
Oh, no, no,
wow.
no,
Well,
that's the worst. That's the
as
worst.
he was making the point very quietly yesterday. He didn't
I
want
know.
anyone to hear, but of course we can hear everything.
Yes.
If you are going to go in there, you've got to be prepared to do the trials.
But he's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah, I think he'll do really well. I hope he does. But I think, you know, it's great for us now at this point in the competition to start seeing different characters doing different things.
Yeah, we wanted to get a bit
So we'll see
tense.
what happens
I wanted to
tonight.
get a bit tense.
Take care.